Morning students. Today we are going to study about element, compound and mixture. So first we have to start with the substance. Then we have to study about pure substance, mixture, element and compound. So this is the branch. Understand? So this is the branch. In this it begins with the substance. Then after substance we have pure substance. Then mixture. And in pure substance we have element and compound. Understand? So what is pure substance? A pure substance is one that cannot be split into simpler substance by any physical means. A pure substance is that substance which cannot be broken into a simpler substance by any physical means. Understand? Can't be broken into simpler substance. Pure substance which cannot be broken into simpler substance by any physical or chemical by any physical means. Understand? Then we have to study about, in pure substance we have to study about element first. Then we have to study about compound. So what is element? Element is also a smaller substance element is the simplest form of the substance. Is the simplest form. Understand? Which cannot be split into any simpler substance. It is also a simpler substance element which cannot be split into any substance. How does this element form? How does this element form? This element is formed by the combination of atoms. Understand? What are atoms? Atoms are the very small tiny units. Understand? These atoms. These are called atoms, very tiny particles. Understand? Very tiny particles are called atoms. Understand? Like this. Understand? So all these are atoms. So this element is made up of atoms. Understand? Element is made up of atoms. When two or three atoms combine together, understand? Then we will say that it is a molecule. Understand? I will tell you that afterward. But first we have to complete this element topic. What is element? Element is a simpler substance which cannot be broken into cannot be split into any particular similar means. Understand? It is a smallest particle. Then we can say that element can exist independently or cannot also. It can exist and it cannot also exist independently. Understand? Then we have to study about representation of element. Understand? Representation of element. So elements means, if we take some examples, so what can be the element? Element means hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, everything like this we have element. Understand? So how do we represent this? There are some conventional symbols given by the scientists so that they can arrange these elements in a classified manner. Understand? So that they can arrange this in a classified manner. So what they have done, they have arranged some by the help of their initial letters. Understand? Like for hydrogen, they have given H. For hydrogen they have given H as a denotation. For oxygen O. For sulfur S. Understand? So like this they have given. For nitrogen they have given N. These are by the initial letters. By initial letters. Initial letter means the starting letter. Understand? By this they have denoted their symbol. Understand? So then we have to see that there are some more which uses other types of. There are many other elements which uses some other types of identity, like helium. It is denoted by He. These two letters. Helium, neon, Ne. Understand? Silicon, Si. Like this. Understand? So there are elements which we can write this like this and can be represented by the help of their initial letters, or can be two letters also. Understand? So all this chart is given in your chapter number 3 in the very first page and also in the second page also. So you all have to go through with all these symbols and what element are denoted by which symbols. Understand? So you all have to be very clear in this. So altogether there are how many elements discovered so far? So far they have discovered 115 elements. 115 elements are discovered so far. Understand? For which they need a conventional symbols. Understand? For that they need a conventional symbol so that they can identify those symbols and can classify them in a group or in a periodic manner. Understand? So these are the elements. So what are elements? Elements are the simpler substance which cannot be broken into or split into more simpler substance. Understand? There are total 115 elements discovered so far. How to represent those elements? Understand? For hydrogen I have told you capital H, that means initial letters, oxygen O. Understand? And like here helium, neon, silicon, we can represent it with He, Ne. Understand? Silicon Si. So like this. Understand? Some of the element like sodium, it is denoted by different letters. Na. Understand? It is denoted by the different letter. Potassium, by K. Potassium by K. Understand? So there are many which can be represented by different things. Understand? Like iron, Fe. So there are these types of symbol also which can be represented by different way. Understand? So altogether this is for the element. Understand? Now I will tell you about the molecules. Understand? Now I will tell you all about the molecules. So I have told that these elements are made up of atom. These elements are made up of atoms. Understand? Elements are made up of atoms. Understand? How does they represent atom? Atom can be represented like this. These are atoms. Understand? So these are atoms. Elements are made up of atoms. Then when these atoms combine in a fixed ratio, understand, like this. So what is this? These are the atoms. Understand? Combination of atoms. Understand? So combination of atoms will give you molecules. Combination of atom will give us what? Molecules. Combination of atoms will give us molecule. So understand? So molecules is the combination of atom. Understand? So for example, hydrogen we can write H2. So here to represent hydrogen we can write H2. So what is 2 here? What is this 2? This 2 means 2 atoms of hydrogen. Understand? So this 2 means we have 2 atoms of hydrogen. Understand? 2 atoms of hydrogen. Understand? This H2 means we have 2 atoms of hydrogen. Understand? So altogether element is made up of atoms. Understand? Element is made up of atoms. Then these atoms are the smallest particle. That is why we can say that element cannot be split into more simpler substance. Understand? Then we have studied there are total 115 elements so far discovered. Understand? Now how do we represent those symbols? I have told you about the conventional symbols. Then what happens? These atoms are combined in a fixed ratio. Combination of atoms, they combine a fixed ratio to give molecules. Understand? So what are molecules? These are the combination of atoms. Understand? For example, H2, we have 2 atoms of hydrogen. Understand? One single atom will give us element. When there are combination of atoms, then what means? We have a molecule. Understand? So molecules can exist independently. Molecules always exist independently. Understand? That means when 2-3 atoms, when they combine 2-3 atoms, they can exist independently. Understand? But atoms, that means element can exist, cannot also exist. Element can exist or cannot exist independently. Understand? So elements can exist or cannot exist independently, but molecules always exist independently. Understand? So what are molecules? They are combination of atoms. What are elements? They are single atom which forms element. Understand? So we have studied till here. Now we have to study about compound. What are compounds? We have to study what are compounds. Understand? So compound means compound is a substance that can broken into more simpler substance. Understand? Compound is a substance which can be broken into simpler substance. Compound is a substance which can be broken into more understand? So compound is a substance which can be broken into more simpler substance. Understand? So altogether. So altogether, how compound can be represented? Understand? How can we represent compound? Understand? So to represent compound, we have like water. Understand? For example, we have water. So what is water? Water is actually H2O. Understand? Water is actually H2O. Understand? It gives water. Understand? So here what we can say? We can say two atoms of hydrogen when combined with one atom of oxygen, we can say that it will form a water. Understand? So this is a compound. Two atoms of hydrogen plus one atom of oxygen. Two atoms of hydrogen combined with one atom of oxygen to form a compound. Understand? Like this only. Like NaCl2. NaCl2. It is also a compound. NaCl2 means salt. NaCl2 means salt. Understand? It is a salt. Salt means namak. NaCl2, understand, is a salt. So here we have sodium, Na and Cl2. Na means sodium combined with chlorine, Cl2. Understand? Understand? So NaCl2, that means sodium combined with chlorine to give us a compound that is a salt. Understand? So what is compound? Compound means when 2-3 elements combine together to form compound. So what is compound? Compound is the we can say combination of element. Combination of element will give us compound. Understand? So this is compound. Now what we have to study? We have to study some representation of the compound that is given in your book. Understand? That is given at page number 20. You will see that there also representation of compound is given. Then after that we have to study about the characteristic of compound. So what are characteristics of compound? Characteristic of compound we have to study. In this, first characteristic is that compound can be broken into split into its constituent element only by chemical means or not by physical means like filtration, sublimation or distillation. Understand? So compound can be broken only by chemical means. Understand? So first one is that it can be broken by chemical means. Second, we have it combined in a fixed ratio to form atoms. Understand? Compound it combines in a fixed proportion. Compound combined in a fixed proportion. Understand? It also combined in a fixed proportion of weight. Understand? Fixed proportion of their atoms. Third, we have it combined in a fixed proportion of weight. Understand? It can combine a fixed proportion of weight. Fourth, we have different kind of atom combined. different atoms are differ from others. Understand? So all these characteristics are given in your book. You have to learn it. Understand? It is very important to know the characteristic of the compound. So first characteristic is that a compound can be split into its constituent element only by chemical means and not by physical means like filtration, sublimation or distillation. Understand? So these filtration, sublimation and distillation is the process that we will study afterwards. Understand? Second, we have combined element combines in a fixed proportion of their atom to form compound like water in 2:1 ratio. Understand? Like water, fixed proportion, that means water. Understand? 2:1 ratio. Then it combines compound also combine in a fixed proportion of their weight. Understand? It is also given over there few examples. Then the properties of compound. Fourth characteristic is the property of compound are entirely different from those of its constituent element. Understand? So till here we will study in this video. Then from mixture we will study in our next class. Understand? All of you need to study till here in your book. Not only just see the video, you also have to study with from your book also. Understand? So thank you.